Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When Taylor Hayes returned last time, we all knew it was only a matter of time before Brooke and Ridge's relationship atrophied. Brooke's partner is coming back for a hot new love story, and will be participating scenes with Hayes' ex-wife. But, how will Ridge feel about that? Brooke has been wandering the halls of Forrester Creations without a man on her arm since Hope and Carter preemption. Ridge felt betrayed by how Brooke handled her son's achievement, and their relationship was formerly strained by Taylor's return and medical problems. It wasn't long before Steffi was suitable to move her parents to reunite, and Brooke Logan got left out in the cold wave. Sparks will fly between Nick and Brooke when he returns, and Ridge will take notice. It was easy for Ridge to leave Brooke when he knew that she was still stewing down for him. But, all that will change when her ex-husband sees that she's moving on with Nick Marone of all people. Taylor should be veritably concerned about her relationship. When Ridge learns Nick and Brooke are together again, his covetousness will be hard to hide. Do you suppose that Nick and Ridge will battle over Brooke Logan again? Will Taylor realize Ridge is still in love with Brooke and walk out on him? Everyone can agree that Ridge is a cold egocentric. And that's because he keeps on doing the same thing over and over again to the women in his life, including Brooke. Ridge is a cold narcissist for doing this. That's because he keeps on making pledges that he breaks time and time again. Not only that, but he's a massive fraud. He talks about Brooke hurting other people when he's hurt her so numerous times that at this point, suckers have simply lost count. That's commodity a egocentric would do, right? It goes without saying that numerous of us clearly did have a lot to say about Crest and Beck. And Taylor Triangle. I suppose the problem is Ridge thinks she'll always be there no matter what I wish. They'd have her nearly die or commodity so he could realize he might lose her and how he treated her like shit, or have Nick when he comes be hovered by him and see what it's like. The number of times Ridge has left Brooke crying on the bottom because he has reunited with Taylor. I cannot stand Ridge Forrester. Just a truly horrible, horrible character overall. Truly Ridge should be the one stewing after Brooke for times on end, and Brooke should have been happy with a carousel of different men not named Forrester. Be ready for another emotional mega hit. Hope opens her heart to Liam, leaving Carter easy prey for Daphne, and Liam has a big ask for Finn. Learning that Liam is dying of an inoperable brain excrescence has shaken Hope to her core. Our future is together, she assures him. I don't want to spend any further time piecemeal. Unfortunately, on the other side of the frontal door, Carter overhears this and his face falls. Believing that he's lost his chance to attune with Hope and she's gone back to her ex-husband, Carter finds comfort in Daphne's staying arms. You and Hope, you aren't meant to be, she declares, planting a kiss on his impertinence. Will Carter stop fighting for Hope and turn to Daphne? Liam is also trying to get his affairs in order as he faces his own mortality. But visiting Finn in his office, it's not his medical condition he wants to bandy. Promise me you'll bring Steffi and Hope together if and when I'm gone, he requests. Is there really nothing Finn or the other Croakers can do to save Liam's life? The whole story is ridiculous. They have warned this one as Chul. I don't flash back how numerous Brooke/Ridge reunions there have been over the times. That story has no life left in it. They aren't crazy about Taylor in the part, but also they suppose that the character just doesn't serve any purpose on the show. She's just infatuated with Ridge and that's about it. She doesn't give any further environment to any of the recent story. Not only that, but she's not much of a therapist. Each time she breaks up with Ridge, she leaves this fictional city just to come back a many months laterally. And we're just over it. Some of us extremely expressed some opinion about Taylor that can we just get relief of her formerly? For good. She's fully inapplicable and gratuitous. Don't get me started that they can't indeed find a decent actress to fill the part. So annoying. On the other hand, some of us released with if you've watched through the early times, Taylor is just as important as Brooke. Ridge and her have a long history. Hope to answer Carter marriage offer. Steffi makes Ridge and Brooke suspicious. Also, Liam and Finn partake a sincere moment. Carter will be anxiously staying for an answer from Hope. There's always a threat of Hope saying no to the marriage question. After all, Thomas was rejected multiple times despite Hope claiming to love him. So, will Hope tell Carter that she'll marry him? Or could there be another complication? Hope didn't look alive with Carter's offer as she did with Thomas's. So, perhaps Hope will tell Carter yes to the dress. Over with Steffi, she'll make a protestation. Steffi will support Hope's happiness, which only makes Ridge and Brooke suspicious. Ridge can fluently recall that it was just lately when Steffi not only banned Hope from Forrester Creations, but said she'd no way trust her again. So, for them to go from that to stylish friend without a clear explanation will make everyone wonder what's really going on. Ridge will presumably question Steffi about her 180. Steffi promised to keep Liam's secret, however. So, Steffi will probably have to come up with a credible cover story. Indeed, though Brooke will suppose it's great, she could also wonder what Steffi is hiding. Brooke could worry that Steffi might be setting Hope up. So, Liam's secret could continue to have a negative effect on other characters. Over at the Precipice house, Finn and Liam will continue having their discussion. Liam asked Finn to take over as Kelly and Beth's father after he's gone. It was a touching moment. Still, that discussion could lead to Finn prompting Liam to tell everyone differently that he's dying. While Finn will understand Liam's logic, he can also see the risk that the secret is taking on Steffi. Finn makes a pledge to Liam, a pledge. Daphne heads back to Paris. Carter proposes to Hope. Hope is still at Carter's garret. They talk about Liam brain excrescence. Beth is also brought up. Carter promises to be there for them. As they reconnect, the COO admits that he abominated betraying Hope by letting Daphne kiss him. Carter promises that she'll no way feel that kind of pain again. Carter suddenly asks her to close her eyes. When they're opened, there are candles. Carter wants to reconnect and talk about their future. The Susurrus calls her the woman of his dreams and wants to grow old with her. As Hope sits on the settee, Carter kneels down and proposes with a ring. At Forrester Creations, Deuce textbooks Daphne about the spurt. The nose is uncertain if leaving is what she should do. Steffi enters and notices Daphne's wallet. Daphne felt blindsided by Hope's return since Steffi didn't indeed give her a heads up. Steffi has no way seen the nose so worried. Daphne explains Carter and Hope reunited. Daphne feels lowered and this is why she doesn't fall in love. There's no reason for her to be in Los Angeles presently. Fiend shows up and he grabs Daphne's wallet. Steffi and Daphne say goodbye. On the airplane, Deuce pours champagne for the nose. The airman mentions his airplane. No way smelled so good. She gapes out the airplane window and thinks of Carter. At Precipice House, a shirtless Finn enters. Liam jokes about going for a run with Finn, but also nearly collapses. Liam confesses his symptoms are getting worse and further frequent. Liam tries to make excrescent jokes. Also, Liam tells Finn about watching his mama die. He can't let the girls go through that, too. Liam doesn't indeed know if he's going to get treatment. Liam addresses about Finn being there for his daughters when he's gone. Liam says that he knows Finn isn't replacing him, but will just be picking up the arsonist. The good croaker says he'd be recognized, and the men partake a warm grasp.